Hi y'all, my name is Anush and today I'll be going over how to grocery shop with a budget. Now you may be asking yourself, why would someone want to plan before grocery shopping? Well, for many students, me included, grocery shopping can be stressful and a hassle. I often find it difficult finding a time away from my busy schedule to do groceries or even knowing what to buy. But being able to shop with a clear budget will help you save money, and buying groceries efficiently with a list will also help you save time and can help ease your stress while you're doing it. Now, later on in this presentation, I'll explain meal planning, but having a clear meal plan before shopping will ensure that you get the right nutrition, and it'll also reduce food waste because you're only going to be buying what you plan to buy. Now, let's get into the first step. As mentioned before, a grocery list will help you save time at the store, but before you even get to that point, you'll want to have a plan to go off of. So start by creating a simple meal plan to give yourself an idea of what to add to your list. Ask yourself how many meals are needed for the week. Once you have a number in your head, choose your recipes. I recommend sticking to simple recipes that you enjoy while ensuring that you have something from every food group. Some simple meals include chicken and rice, maybe with vegetables, and fruits and yogurt. Make sure to include snacks into your planning as well. Another thing is taking note of household essentials that you notice are running low. Like, for example, if you're almost out of soap or toilet paper, take a note of it now to add to your list later on. And now that you have an idea of what you'll need to buy for, you can start creating your list. You want to make sure that your list is accessible to you at the store, so you can make it on your phone or stick to pen and paper if it's easier. First, take the planned meals from before and write down all of the ingredients. Include the household items on the list too that you've thought of previously. And once you have everything written down, take inventory of what you have around the house. Check the fridge, pantry, where you keep your household items, and check for duplicates. And if you notice that you do have something that's already on the list, just go ahead and cross it off to avoid buying something twice. I also recommend organizing your list into different categories. If you look on the screen, I included an example of a grocery list that is already split into categories for you. It has things like fruits, vegetables, pantry, and frozen. Now you can organize your items into groups, store aisles, or whatever would work best for you. But doing this will help make your shopping trips faster and you'll avoid unnecessary purchases by straying off into aisles that are not needed. Now, the last step before heading to the store is setting a budget. Think about what a realistic amount would be to spend on groceries for the week to give yourself a better idea. Now, each grocery store should have an app or at least a website that lets you view the prices. You can use the store website to estimate the cost of each product and add everything up to give you an idea of what the total would be. Now, doing this beforehand allows you to think of alternative food choices before you get to the store. So if you notice that an item is more expensive than you thought it would be, or if it's over budget, you could think of something else right now. Another thing that a lot of stores offer is clipping coupons before you even get to the store. I recommend doing this if you can because it saves you time when you get to the store and also money. I have also included a quote from a research study done by Pennings that just connects budgets to how consumers shop. But basically, what this quote is saying is that people that are stuck to a budget tend to underspend for fear of going over their limit. And having an estimation beforehand not only helps you stick to a budget, but will also give you more confidence in spending for what is needed. And this is kind of what we're planning on doing with checking the store website before you get to the store. Now, lastly is going to the store and shopping. So as mentioned before, it's important to stick to your budget. One tip I have is using your phone calculator as you place items into your cart. You could add totals as you go and it allows you to keep track of the price and also it'll give you a better sense of what the total cost will be before you get to the checkout. And when choosing items, you could compare prices between brands. I've included a picture of a store brand and the name brand that we all know, but a lot of food choices have different brands, and a lot of the times the store brand is cheaper. So if you can buy the store brand, it would be better for your budget. And my next tip is buying long-lasting items in bulk, like rice, for example. Buying in bulk will cost more now, but it will save you more time in the future. And next, make sure you stick to your list and shop in your categories to avoid buying impulse items that will cause you to go over budget. And if you can, it is best to stick to the outer perimeter of the store. The perimeter tends to have more of the nutrient dense foods like the vegetables, meat, fruits, dairy, and the aisles are usually more of the processed, sugary foods. So, sticking to the outer perimeter, if you're able to, will help keep your nutrition in check. And I also recommend shopping after you eat, as people do tend to buy more when they're hungry. Okay, and that's the process of grocery shopping with a budget. Being able to meal plan, make a grocery list, and creating a budget is a skill that will be beneficial lifelong. It may seem like a lot at first, but learning how to efficiently grocery shop will help you build healthy habits while saving both time and money. Thank you guys.